Welcome back. It's the Kovacs report, and we have some Age of Revelation sneak peeks. Radioactive Spider-Man. Now, as you know, Spider-Man is my favourite character, so I'm very, very interested to see what they're going to be doing with good old Peter Parker in X-Men Age of Revelation, which is starting very, very soon. So I'm going to go through this article. We've got some preview art too. I'm going to take a look at that. But before that happens, don't forget there was going to be spoilers here. So if you don't want to find anything out too early, close your eyes, cover your ears. But do like the video if you like the video, and definitely hit that spider subscribe button. Yes, subscribe now. That would be amazing. So Radioactive Spider. Let's see what it says. Exclusive. Radioactive Spider-Man #1 reveals a twisted Peter Parker with a surprising X-Men connection. Okay, and we got a quote here. Radioactive Spider-Man is unfriendly and unstable. So that's probably down to the radioactive poisoning that he's got. Let's see what it says. So the Age of Revelation continues to unravel Marvel's future with the launch of Radioactive Spider-Man #1, written by Joe Kelly, who is currently writing the lackluster mainline amazing Spider-Man book right now with art by Kev Walker, who I absolutely love. I think his art's great. So this bold new series reimagines Peter Parker at his most desperate and dangerous yet, as survival pushes him into uncharted territory. And today AIPT has an exclusive unlettered preview of the first issue. So yes, the Age of Revelation is starting soon. It's set X years in the future. I think it starts next month. I think we've got 15 AOR books in 1 month. That's a lot of books. God knows why they need 15 books for this event, but we will see soon. So let's see what it says. The official solicit teases a grim future, unfriendly and unstable. X years later, the X virus decimated New York, but Spider-Man won't stop fighting. In a desperate gamble, Peter Parker doses himself with lethal radiation to hold off the infection at bay. So, survival comes at a cost. While this may not kill Peter Parker, it sure messes him up. This is the most dangerous, mutated Spider-Man ever. And he's not alone. Okay, so we've got these first pages also confirm a surprising ally in this new world, Dr. Cecilia Reyes. Oh, okay, so she's the mutant who'd rather be a doctor and help people than a superhero. So that's interesting. Known to longtime X-Men fans as the reluctant mutant healer who's often more doctor than superhero, Cecilia steps into a central role in Peter's fight for survival. So here we get this cover. Now, I noticed these little mechanical things. Maybe he got those from someone like Norman Osborn, or he made them himself. That looks like maybe it's keeping the radiation at bay. It's interesting. Now, what I don't like is whenever they want to do something different with Spider-Man, they go, oh, what does a spider have? Oh, spiders have more than two arms and 2 legs. Let's give them some extra appendages. And that's what we got here. And I just don't like it. We don't need extra appendages, right? We don't need that for effect. We don't need this thing like, oh, how do we make this interesting? It just makes me feel that they haven't got a good idea here, so they're using gimmicks. He could just have the normal amount of limbs. It would still be great. Anyway, a minor niggle there. Let's move in. Cecilia Reyes and Spider-Man's new dynamic. Well, speaking exclusively with AIPT, writer Joe Kelly explained why Reyes was such an essential character to bring to the story. He says, I find Cecilia to be a fascinating character. I loved her since way back in the day on my X-Men run. In my mind, she's very smart, very dedicated to helping people, but most interestingly, a person who identifies more as a doctor than a mutant or a hero. We don't have many of those in the Marvel Universe. I think that a person like that would be very attractive to Peter on many levels, especially in a world where the labels are so huge and can make people lose sight of what really matters. Once I started writing them together, I thought they had really interesting chemistry. Of course, you can't put any female counterpart to Spider-Man that people actually want, that fans would like to see. But this sounds interesting, right? It's X years in the future. Who knows what happens to everyone else? So you know what? It sounds good. Let's give it some positivity. That chemistry will be key to Radioactive Spider-Man's future narrative, adding an emotional weight to a series that already promises high stakes and radical transformation for Peter Parker. So now we have the preview. So here we go. We get this big full page here, really showing off that suit. I've noticed he's got ridges in his shoulders. By the way, I don't read these articles before I video them because I'd like to give my sort of like first view reactions to it. So it's all new to me. All completely new to me. So we got some kind of New York donut van stand exploding behind him with lots of tasty looking donuts. Him shooting out some webs. That costume, he looks extremely muscled in this, like really, really muscled. Look at those legs. He does not skip leg day at all. Okay, let's just go down. All right, well, okay, what we got here? So he's fighting some flying goons, PDC. So I guess this is going to be some kind of police department or some kind of Age of Revelation law enforcement, I guess. He's blowing them apart, flicking some webs. I like the guy with the head who's on fire. That looks really, really cool. Now, I don't recognize any of these characters. I guess they're kind of new or just superfluous because Spidey's going to make short work of them, which he does by the looks of it. Yep, he's got them all going. So his back appendages have got one guy swinging with one arm and the other guy's pushed into the building. That looks cool. And okay, we jump back. So I guess these are maybe not in consecutive order. Here we have Cecilia Reyes and Pete and his gross appendages coming out of the shower. He looks a bit grizzled, doesn't he? Look at those shoulder lumps. So he's really, really mutated here. Look at it. Oh, it's gross. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want the normal Peter Parker back. Okay, so they are definitely an item. We can see here, as he gets out of the shower, they share a kiss. You can see all the bruising and the blood from the previous battle there. And then we get her in costume, okay? And he's being attacked by someone. He's saving her, of course, by the looks of it. And then these other guys stand up and look like they're about to take it up. But he's been hit. And she looks like she's holding him. Maybe she's going to heal him. But she looks cool, actually. I've got to admit. Her character and her mask and anything else does look very, very cool. So there we go. Kev Walker. Oh, honestly, I love Kev Walker. He just has a knack of making things look cool. Anyway, the Age of Revelation expands. As part of the Age of Revelation event, Radioactive Spider-Man expands the fallout, pun intended probably, of Apocalypse's mutant-led utopia into the broader Marvel universe. This iteration of Peter is scared, mutated, and deeply unstable, but still driven to save others, even at the cost of his humanity. With Kev Walker's sharp, visceral artwork, and it really, really is, capturing the body horror of Peter's condition, the book sets itself apart as one of the event's most unsettling and character-driven titles. First issue details. Radioactive Spider-Man 1 hits comic shops soon as one of the most anticipated tie-ins to Age of Revelation. It is for me. I'm definitely looking forward to this the most out of all of them because Spidey's my favourite character. Fans of Spider-Man, X-Men and Marvel's darker futures alike will want to keep an eye on Peter Parker's most radioactive reinvention yet. So my opinion is the art's going to be great. My opinion is the story has a 50-50 chance of being interesting. Now, Joe Kelly is a great writer, and I've loved lots of his previous work. I'm sincerely not enjoying what he's doing right now on Amazing Spider-Man. But again, I guess he's shackled by what he can and can't do to some extent. Here, maybe those shackles are off because, you know, this is going to be an event that happens in the future and then doesn't really affect what's going on in the present. So maybe, just maybe it'd be okay. Who knows? Well, there we go. There's a preview. Let me know what you think. Do you like the appendages? Do you like the idea? Do you sort of subscribe to these huge events? Are you going to be picking up lots of the tie-ins? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Like the video, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon.